Welcome, everyone. Beautiful sunny day, wonderful surroundings. Welcome to this joint ODI-AGI event. Welcome to those of you in the room. Welcome to those of you watching this online. We have something like 400 people plus registered to watch this online from around the world, so we do actually have a truly global audience for this event today. And welcome to the Institute for Government, which I think is a wonderful venue for this event today. And ODI and AGI owe a great debt of thanks to the Institute for Government, to Lord Adonis and to Peter Riddell and his team for allowing us to host this event here today. My name is Alison Evans and I'm the director of ODI, and I have the pleasure of guiding us through this event today. Before I begin, please may I ask you to turn your mobile phones off or onto silent now. Could I also remind you, and it's fairly obvious since we're streaming, that this event is on the record. We will be producing a video and audio file of the event, which will go up on the ODI website by 3 o'clock this afternoon for anyone who wants to remind themselves of what has gone on. Following our keynote speaker, who I will introduce in just a moment, there will be a question and answer session. I will lead the initial questions, and then I will open it up to you, the audience here in London, for questions. Now, to the topic of today's event and to our keynote speaker. This is the fourth meeting hosted by ODI on the theme of Busan and beyond, aid effectiveness in a new era. And in many ways, we've kept the best for last. When the Paris Declaration was signed by countries in 2005, it was regarded as a major break with the past, a break with, if you like, some of the dark days of aid delivery. Central to this break was the principle of country ownership, of putting countries in the driving seat of their own development. 6 years on, and the track record of the international community in particular in supporting and respecting country ownership is mixed at best. The world has also moved on. Many of the developing countries that were, if you like, the main target group for the Paris Declaration are themselves now growing fast. They are drawing increasingly on a range of sources of finance for their development. There are new actors in the development space, and there is newfound voice for many developing countries in international fora. The notion that aid, at least as it used to be, has a long-term future in development is looking less tenable and in many ways less desirable. So where does this lead the aid effectiveness agenda heading into Busan? Where does this leave our thinking about country ownership? To address aspects of this question from the perspective of his own unique experience as a political leader and as someone who has shown enormous personal and political commitment to the cause of international development, and increasingly committed to international consensus building around sort of shared global challenges, I am particularly pleased to be able to welcome Tony Blair to this event today. Now, I hope Tony Blair will not need a great amount of introduction, but for those who haven't followed his career leaving Downing Street, let me just say a few things. Tony has served as the Quartet representative to the Middle East, established the Tony Blair Faith Foundation, is acting as patron to the Africa Governance Initiative, AGI, who is our co-host today. And the AGI, particularly of interest here, delivers projects in Rwanda, Sierra Leone, and Liberia to support political leaders, particularly presidents, in policy delivery and attracting new investment into those countries. Relevant in the lead up to Durban at the end of this year, Tony is also now leading an initiative working with world leaders to build consensus on a new comprehensive international climate policy framework. Certainly take on the hard issues. This, therefore, is highly relevant experience for the theme of our event today. And it's my pleasure now to offer the floor to Tony Blair.